Hello.
Howdy.
Who are you and what do you do?
My name's Adam T. Groom. I'm a member of the Romero Theater Troupe. Our tagline is social justice through organic theater.
Wow.
We perform at churches or organizations, sort of that sort of thing. Our focus is social justice is the thing that we go for.
Okay.
It's just a whole wide variety of sort of things that we cover, from just workers' rights to immigrant rights to teachers' rights. I mean, it's just this sort of a wide umbrella. One thing that we notice is, especially politically on the left, is very fractured. And so there's all sorts of, everybody has their pet cause. Like, oh, I believe in legalization of marijuana, or I believe in, gay rights, or I believe, in all sort of things. And we're like, hey, you know what? We all need to band together. And so we're sort of solidarity across causes is our cause.
That's awesome. Now, how do you bring the causes into the acting?
Well, because of the actors. The troupe itself is pretty much how we do that. Our troupe, I'm one of the few members of the troupe has any sort of theater background. Most people of our troupe come from the nonprofit sector. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of teachers. I would say about 20 to 30% of our troupe is teachers. We have some people who are immigrants to America, and we have people who we have some social workers who are members of the troupe. I mean, it's just like everybody comes to the troupe from all sorts of different areas. Right. So each member has their cause that they bring to the troupe. They're like, hey, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what we need to write a scene about. And then as a troupe, we back each other up, and then we act it out on stage for everybody else.
That's awesome. That's really fucking cool. Now, like, what? Are the actors the writers as well? Are there different writers in there?
Yeah, a lot of our stuff is improv theater. Most people think of improv theater as comedy. It's improv comedy troupe or whatnot. I was like, well, we do improv serious. So we get up on stage. That's part of the social justice through organic theater. That's part of the organic theater side of things.
Okay.
So it's like we don't know, how the scene is gonna end. We know this character is kind of a bastard. We know this character is going through some hard times or whatnot. Yeah. We know this character is the issue that we want to talk about, and we're just gonna go up on stage and just see how it pans out, and then hopefully we convey the message to the audience.
That is awesome. Now, what theaters do you work out of?
We just recently we performed for the Teachers Union National Conference. Invited us to perform at the ballroom of the Brown Palace. And that
Holy crap!
I know that was like a huge deal for us.
Yeah.
It was awesome. There's Su Teatro off Santa Fe, the Oriental Theater up in the Highlands. Those are the two theaters that we perform. We perform usually once in the fall and once in the spring. Those are our shows for the public. But we've performed at Auraria campus. That's actually pretty much where we're based out of.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the teachers and a lot of the troupe members are students at Auraria. We actually, another big thing that we just did, we put on a thing for the sanitation workers, the custodians for Auraria campus. They were facing some pressure from the administration. They were messing with their hours, their work time or whatnot. Right. So we invited the custodians of Auraria campus to the troupe and tell us our stories, like what's it like to be a custodian on Auraria, like what are you facing, what are the issues are, and we actually told their story. And I know we had a huge win with them recently. I know we're going to be working with them again pretty soon here, coming in the fall. But yeah, we're in the Denver area all around.
Now, what other upcoming projects can you talk about?
I actually should know the answer to that question better than I do. I know that that show that I was telling you about for the Teachers Union, that was the first time we were really focusing on teachers' issues, teachers' rights, and And so we kind of like put together, that was the very, very first time we ever did that show. And so this coming fall, probably at the Oriental Theater, I don't know any details for sure, times, dates, or whatnot, but we are going to be working to bring that show to the public. So that'll be our next public show. You can check us out at, just type in Romero Theater Troupe on YouTube.com. We have our YouTube channel, and that's probably going to be the best way you can find our details.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, dude. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, have a great UMS, dude.
Yeah, you too, brother.